Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Noles will kick it away to start. Coming out with it, it's Lane. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Yellow Jackets offense takes the field to start this game off. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
They go to the ground. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Looking downfield, it's King. On target.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
So Florida State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Douglas. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the catch. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State.
And there's no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Dropping back, it's Chrome and Hope. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. It's caught downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal coming up here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Looking for blockers. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Back to throw, it's King. Fires to the big fella. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. He'll set up to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, what a move! Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. They get him down after he makes the catch. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll run play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Quarterback extends the play. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Williams. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy, probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave.
Oh, the ball's out! Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Tuafili. Knocked off his feet, but not before he picks up 6 yards down to the 10. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back goes in motion. Might as well stick with him. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Working that left side now. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Pushes ahead. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Buying some time. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that one down a little further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll take it on the return. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll start this drive with a pass. Still looking on the move. Still running at the 40. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminole.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out, firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Makes the grab. It's Haynes.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. Fires left. And that pass picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You got an extra DB, you got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally shove him out of bounds after a strong run. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. He'll keep it himself. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Flying out to the left. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Noles! And the route is on.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On his way back from the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Noles will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Got it behind the line. It's Haynes. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. He's got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense lines up at the 41 with a first and 10. He's going to pass. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. To throw, it's King. They'll run the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we've played 3 quarters. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. On fourth down, looking to pass. He'll take another shot here. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. The offense lining up for a first down play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's first and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
The Seminoles will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After that last incompletion, here's second and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A little screen to the running back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Gets open down the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. To the air, it's King. On the move, he fires. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And the quarterback is snowed under.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to it.
It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. And there's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They're trying to get to it. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Using the quick game. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They'll try the run. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been